Oh, have you experienced this intro?
I have.
The fluids going up and the beer coming down.
Fluids come up.
They're taking a bit today. I feel like they're taking longer than normal.
Yeah. Sometimes the fluids take a little longer, and that's why it's good to hydrate.
Yep, gotta hydrate. Stay hydrated.
Whoa!
Whoa, look at that.
Here we are in the fluids.
Yep.
We aren't Laura Ghostly and Bueland. No, sir, not at all. And this isn't Maker Monday. What has happened is that you somehow, despite your best efforts, have fallen bass-ackwards into Acquisitions Intoxicated. I am Jerry Holkins. And to my right is the illustrious Eric J. Benson. Azerbaijan, EJB, The Edge. What do you have to say for yourself?
That's not the rest of it. Come on, you were doing so good.
I was so close. It was something about we were about to give them what they already have.
The art and science of brewing.
The art and science of brewing.
Yep.
There's more, and I tried to memorize it earlier today, and then several people tried to email me, and that didn't work.
Yep.
So we're going to marry.
But don't worry, you're already doing better than Jerry.
We're going to marry these through the hero's journey.
There you go.
Joseph Campbell refers to as the hero's journey. We're going to marry the grains to the water, hot water, and then it's going to do the rest. You've already programmed the computer.
Yep.
And that's what
you good?
They call the aristocrats.
Okay. There we go. All right, everyone.
What are we making today?
Fantastic. We are doing the Grog Days of Summer.
Grog Days of Summer.
This is a Munich Helles lager. And if you want to open that up.
I would love to
I know
open
you
that
can't
up.
eat any of that.
But how exciting is it to smell it?
But you can smell it.
I can't wait to put my face in here with my mouth fully closed. Oh, it's a warm summer's day.
It's a wonderful smell.
It's a warm summer's day. It's horse feed in a nice way. In a nice way.
Okay.
And if I recall correctly, we dumb?
Yep. So this is all Pilsner malt and Cara pills. So just dump it all right in.
All right. Yes. There she goes. Woo! It's giving grains. It's giving various bits and bobs. It's giving a gluten. It's giving shells. And leftovers. Wow, what a chalk clap on that. And then what do we shush?
Yep. Now,
we shushed
there
it.
should be somewhere down here.
There should be. An ounce?
A scale.
A scale.
Was that a Sean Connery?
It's a scale.
It's a scale.
I've never seen a scale before in my life. Oh, look at that. It's got a little cover. So we take our scale, we put stuff inside the scale. After we tear it, we've got to press the button.
Look at that. What?
I'm tearing it anyway. You've never been in a high school laboratory. He'd probably say. They make you tear it no matter what it says. What are we putting in this container?
Hops!
Hops! Oh, that said lemon grab? I thought it was an Adventure Time collab. All right. Does she open like so?
Yep.
Theoretically, she should.
Or you can use the little pull tab in the back, one or two.
There's a fucking...
No, there used to be. I guess not.
Not today.
Not
I can
today!
technically open this with my teeth, but that's bad manners. But that's bad. Nope, my teeth are not up to the task. Turns out you can't use teeth for everything.
I don't know. I did.
Rip and tear until it is done. There you go, Neekman. Gneekman.
Okay, so for the first part of this, you're putting in a half an ounce.
Ooh.
That's not
I could go harder, probably.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you look at the scale.
I am looking at the scale, but thank you for telling me.
Just-
where is everything?
Just saying, you could.
Is there?
You know,
Oh, 405. We
get
can
a
do
little
it.
crazy with it.
My God, the rich, flavorful moment. Oh, it's 5.54. I got to take one guy out.
One little boy.
One little boy, and I'll take another little boy. 5-1. Yes. 505.
You're fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we did it.
Oop.
Right on the fucking money.
So that goes into the first bin because it'll get boiled at 6 on the right.
Oh, thank you. First. I can count. I'm very good at this. Yes, so this fellow goes in here. One day I'll use both my hands as they were intended by God. All right, into the dump you go. We tear it again, baby girl, no matter what. No matter what. We cram that feller back in.
Every day we're tearing.
Probably facing the exact same way because I feel like these are chiral. And what's our second hit?
0.4.
0.4. Oh, it's powdery. Let's go. Let's get that powder. I'm not gonna start picking shit out on this one. Beep. Boop. Ha! Hello. Scientific precision. Plonk it out. Dump it in. Look at this one. Look at that one. Let's get that. Yeah, you gotta sift your fines. That's what they always say. You gotta sift your fines. Yum! And our next one, which is probably...
That's it.
That's it?
That's all we need. That's all we
We can
need.
take even more.
So you can put that right on top.
Let's get the rubber. The rubber gentleman goes here, probably. That's probably where that goes because it fits.
Flip it upside down and
That makes a lot more
reverse
sense.
it. Yeah, there you go.
Put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it?
No, I'll keep. Oh, you did reverse it
Girl
while you were
boss.
flipping it. I'm just saying, you did all the right moves.
All the right moves. No, that's not the song at all.
Kind of, it is.
And now we have, you put your 4 fingers in here, you put your 1 finger in here, and then you throw it down.
Correct.
And then
How did you
get a
figure it
stri-
out so quickly?
You get a strike. My parents were.
Unbelievable.
My father was a piano mover, so I figure we're done with the scale.
Yes. So now you can.
It's transferred
It's your
to the
turn
the under
to try.
It's time for
putting
me to
this in.
take a crouching position. All right, so this is indeed, we pull it out like this, we put it in like that. We don't turn anything
No,
around.
you're going to rotate it. It's
I am
gonna
in
go-
fact going to rotate
Yep.
it. All right, we're rotating. That's right, the grains face forward. Let's go. Let's get in here, baby.
All right. Is it on?
It sure looks like it's on.
Hey, cool.
It says my recipes.
Great. Even better. Whoa. Even better than Jerry.
Let's cram it in.
Okay, so you're going to go push in on the big button.
Where's my camera? Hello. I pushed this button.
And where it says and you should see all the recipes come up.
Nope, I turned it off. Very proud of myself. Very proud of me. Loving what I'm doing here. Love what I did with the place.
Yep.
Hello. All right, please wait. I'm gonna wait. You know, it's times like this we like to think. All right, press button. Please wait. Okay. Please wait. I'm very patient. You understand? Yep. So, how are you doing up there?
I'm doing great. Erica made mac and cheese that unfortunately you probably can't ingest.
No, in no way, but you should eat it, and
Yep.
I think that's important. You should eat it for yourself and for Jerry. I think that's the crucial next step. Oops, looks like something went wrong. All right.
What?
Yep, I'm hitting it again. My recipes. Beep. Please wait.
It's actually, mac and cheese has some very nice ghost pepper cheddar in it. It's very, very good.
Oh, it's a spicy mac.
It's a spicy.
It's a spicy mac and cheese. I love it. Please wait. Sweet chariot. I understand you sing to the grains.
Very concerned with the grains.
Here we go.
Ages.
Grog Days of Summer. I'm gonna hit enter.
Yep.
Boom. It's gonna say please wait. Please wait. Recipe ID 1, start. I'm gonna hit start.
Okay.
And now we're gonna wash these dishes. Show detailed setup instructions or skip?
Skip.
Why, skip. I already know everything I need to know. Run pre-brew test?
Skip.
Skip. Insert step filter. Silence alarm.
Silence alarm.
Silence alarm. Exit. Canceling program is permanent. No go back. Insert step filter. It
Okay,
says.
just take the big bin in and put it back out
Pull 'em
again.
Come here, girl. Slam it in.
You got this.
All right, silence alarm. We did it, baby. We did it. It's done.
Done?
Start now or delay? Start now. Yeah, you have to
Hey,
slam
there you
the back of
go.
the Dragula. It says it's circulating. Do I stay here the whole time?
Nope, you're good.
Okay, thank you.
You got this.
Well, what a treat. What a dream.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
you have
Me.
brought in some gluten-free beer from our friends down at Ghost Fish Brewing.
More than just some. I brought in
Yeah.
approximately 12 to 15 types of
Did
drink.
not need to get hammered today, but we're going to try these ones.
spoil sport.
Yep.
But yes, we have these ones. We have the Belgian White Ale, the Shrouded Summit Belgian White Ale, and the Watchstander Stout. I am a person who, back in the do, when I thought I could, when I like to talk about when I could eat gluten. That's not true. When I thought I could eat gluten, I thought I was a stout man forever, and I was a tank. It turns out when your insides are not processing, none of it ever hits your liver. Very little of it hits your liver because it's not processing at all. Your body's just processing it as poison and throwing it right out of your body. So I used to play classic games with stouts. And then when I got the big calamity hit and the big old diagnosis hit, then it was like, well, no such thing as a stout. You're only ever going to get a little baby pale ale, an IPA, some sad piss-colored drink, and it's not going to taste good, ever, ever, ever. So when I heard about Ghostfish, of course I ran down there immediately and went for a stout that they had. I don't remember if it was this one exactly the first time I had it, but it's a good brew. It produces quite a flavor. The other thing that I like about this guy is, as a person who has never been, turning it this way, as a person who's never been a light beer person, I usually like amber or darker. I really like that this guy, along with pretty much all of their like lighter colored ales, this guy has a really nice depth of flavor. It doesn't taste like pine salt. It also doesn't taste like weird water or have like that awkward tang that people then says is reminiscent of urine. What would you like to taste first?
We're gonna do the Belgian first because you won't be tasting the Belgian after you do this.
Your mouth will be tired. All right. So, boop, 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 boop. Let me get you some. Lonk, lonk, lonk. Yeah, I fluffed it. I fluffed it pretty bad.
That's okay.
I'm not a bartender, and I never should be.
Don't worry.
Look at how much.
Second pour gets better.
Second pour is always better. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that looks like more, generally-ish. Not really.
I'm gonna put some of this
Please
here
put some
so
of
I
that
can
in
try
there.
this with the beer.
Put some of that in there. I won't finish the whole gosh dang can, but hither we go.
Okay.
Yeah, so
let's give it a try.
It's a Belgian white ale.
Woo!
It smells like, that's the thing that kills me. It smells like the real thing. It smells like I should be worried.
That's a Belgian ale.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for the fact that every corner of all of their stuff inside of this place is like gluten-free, 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 I would enter a hell space in my head of like, am I gonna fucking die right now? So yeah, I really like a Belgian ale because it's got just a little bitterness, but it does in fact have like a really good like body. It's not just sort of a sluice through which booze is conferred.
Correct.
So basically, I'll read you the can. Through a feat of determination worthy of a mountaineer, we proved it was possible to create a proper Witbier without wheat or barley. A hazy golden body capped with snowy head. Okay, good, so that was maybe on purpose, sure. And a refreshing burst of citrus and spices on an updrift of Belgian-style aromatics. We invite you to join us on the summit. So yes, ingredients. Millet rice, buckwheat, hops, juniper, coriander, orange peel, and yeast.
Well, it is delicious, and it goes amazingly well with this macaroni
I bet it
and
fucking
cheese
would, though. I bet it would be very good.
that Erica has made. It's delightful.
Do you want to get a cutie shot of how it looks? Because this is actually, it's incredibly good texture. You got to see the texture on this mac and cheese. Where's the, oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Look at the crumble. Look at the
That
moment.
crumble.
She is the moment. Look at her. Here, I won't steal it from you anymore. But yes, that, and there seems to be like a pretty sizable amount of pepper in there too.
Oh yeah, let me
So
tell you,
that's
I'm feeling
fun.
it.
Yeah.
Spicy.
It looks desiccated? What? I don't know if desiccated is the word I would use.
Yeah.
I think you mean decadent.
Yeah.
Or perhaps that's what sauce looks for in a mac and cheese.
Yeah, desiccated.
My
yeah.
God, that looks, what do we call it? Completely dry. That looks deliciously dry. No, I love it. I also appreciate the amount of that we're seeing in the chat right now. Anyway, yeah, so this is numero un. I have the second cup here. I'm assuming you don't want to dirty us.
No.
The same cup.
Fill it up.
Let's get them. It also helps taller beer and taller, Jesus fucking Christ, taller cup. I almost caused an enormous mess. Anyway, this is the Watchstander Stout, and I have not tried their stout in a while.
Okay.
Normally when I'm in, like I have had their stouts before. I like them a lot. Usually when I'm there, I am trying a fish and chip moment.
Yeah. Oh,
And
their food is good.
Their food is good. I really like their fish and chips, mostly because they are able to get the. See, look, 2 identical pours
Woo!
of equal quality. I can't wait to become a professional bartender. I'm already there.
You're there. I mean,
already
let's
there.
face it.
Let's
you're
face it.
going to the national championship.
Equal volume,
Yeah.
equal head. I actually literally do not know anymore. I used to be good at it, and I truly cannot pour shit as far as this is concerned. I measure liquor much better as an old, but I cannot do this. So tell me what's wrong with both of these. I've fucked up both, haven't I?
No, doesn't matter.
Okay. Well,
Still beer and still drinkable.
I'll take the heady moment. So
Okay.
this is the Watchstander.
Whoa, this is
Yeah, she's a rich
coffee.
smell.
Ooh, buckwheat.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this one, all right, roasted and malted millet, buckwheat and brown rice deliver coffee, toasted marshmallow, and a rich chocolate flavor straight from the dark side, while rolled oats contribute to a fluffy and satisfying mouthfeel. Now everyone can safely explore the shadowy side of craft thanks to Watchstander. Ta-da! Yeah, there is kind of a crunch to it. This, I know, this actually is what you mean, of course, JD Lady. You meant the mac and cheese. But this has a good crunch, too. No, what do you think?
It's good.
Would you
It's really-
choose it just in the wild? You
Yeah,
think?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. It's a stout by all.
It's got a really rough oaky, not oaky, but like it does taste like wood. There is a woodiness, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, you got chocolate and roasty flavors that you
That
expect.
roasty is for sure. Yeah, that toasted marshmallow is like okay, but like specifically the char on there is for sure the thing. I would check out Fat Baron if you are working with a celiac person. This one has oats in it. There are different stouts that they have among the 12 other beers that I brought in. They have one called the Oyster Stout. Might have a different blend in it. Have not checked. But definitely check out their website. They have like the entire list of everything. If you are interested in entering the gluten-free beer zone, this is the only one that I have enjoyed and purchased again because there are trade-offs you make when you get a dietary restriction, and then there are some where you're just like, I don't need that entire genre anymore.
Right.
And so for a very long time, I simply was like, nope, I don't need to enjoy a beer. I don't need a fucking lager.
Right.
Thank you so much. I had a lifestyle before this, and none of that. And yeah, like it's been fun to have like a place where I can really try shit out, and these guys have done a really good job. But no, that's also why I became a much more cider and mead person.
Okay.
Is because I was never interested in that when beer was available.
Right.
And yeah, it's been fun to kind of like
Come back to
experience
it.
the other stuff. Yes. I also, the other thing that I had is, and I don't know if you had this when you had the opportunity to on Friday, but Pineapple Owl. It's a cider that contains pineapple.
Oh yeah, that was delicious.
It is delicious. At some point, it's very good. It's from a brand called Slightly Furry. All of the beer masters.
Everything they make is awesome.
Everything they make is awesome. They have an eminently fuckable owl on the can of this thing called Pineapple Owl, and it's just delicious.
Yeah.
It's also not really like meh to it. Anyway, there's a great, beautiful world if you don't want to drink gluten drinks. But I'm glad you got to try this.
Yeah.
So, we could continue sipping and chatting, or I think we need to
We need to start doing the thing.
We need to start doing the thing. So what thing would we like to do today? Is there I know we have an entire process here. What do we normally start with in that process?
So finding some kind of beer that we're going to make.
Okay.
So typically when Jerry's out, we'll make a Jerry beer
Okay.
because he doesn't have any say in the process. And then we make him drink it.
Okay.
So, Ghostly,
This
if you
is-
want to, you should bring up Notepad because
I
you
shall.
need that. But, Ghostly, if you want to bring up the polling system,
Of course.
one of we'll do 2 different types of lore for beer. One will be a Jereford Holkins beer. And what do we want to do? What other kind of beer would we like to make?
Ooh,
Do you have anything that you are particularly, some kind of story that you want to make a beer around?
Yeah, so, So, okay, let me give you a thought here. There are two different thoughts here.
Okay.
We are entering the very hot part of the year. I do not love a hot. Hot bad for me. Hot no good. Have never really enjoyed hot weather, but one of my favorite things to do when I was a youth was specifically living in Italy. There was a place that was just like a sorgente, so just a spring, and it came right out of the mountain. It was a spring that came right out of the mountain, and it was fucking freezing all throughout the year. So we would be sweating our asses off, and we would go in and be like, fucking cold, and then like slowly eke our way in and acclimate and be like shivering but also sweating. If there is a way to talk about a beat the heat that involves a lot of cold flavors, or even, I don't even know about a mint, if there's a beat the heat situation there. The other thing...
We kind of just did that with Grog Days of Summer.
You did? Grog Days of Summer, easy peas. Yeah, no, I also like the idea of, okay, let's picture this. We're also coming up on blueberry picking season.
Okay.
I really love, every year I go with my friends and we go blueberry picking. It's me and them and their kids, and you have a minimum 2 pounds of blueberries you can pick.
Okay.
They demand that you take them off your hands, and then you have blueberries for the rest of the fucking summer, and it's so goddamn good. I don't know if blueberries are a thing. Can we do a blueberry moment?
We can do blueberry.
Yeah, like there's also that story, Blueberries for Sal, and she just keeps eating them, and it's a whole thing.
So, Tom, you want to put in blueberry as the other one?
Yeah. Blueberry picking. They specifically demand that it's a minimum of 2, because I imagine people get in there and they're like, oh, it's work? I have to work? I don't want to work. And then they like fuck around and they're like, well, we're gonna charge you for 2. So. Uh-oh. All right, it's a strong. I think I've lobbied really hard for the blueberry. I've sold this too well. What would the Jerry beer be, or would it just be like we'll make up what Jerry beer is?
We
after?
would just make it.
It would just be we have to make Jerry drink this. Okay. Jerry's losing to a fruit. It's a berry. It's fine. It's fine. They are champs at this. They're also chomps at this. There's a lot of just putting it immediately into the mouth. There's also a lot of taking the berries out of what you've already picked and set aside. Blueberry Jerry is very cute. We could call it Blueberry Jerry. It would be cute. Blue Jerry group. It feels...
I think you can call it.
I think we can call it. I don't know. What do you think? Do you want to wait and see if anyone else is going to vote?
I think we're good.
All right. Great. Ideal. We did it.
Okay. So.
Okay.
What?
It's okay. Somebody voted very last minute.
Oh, so, yeah. Fifth daughter got in one for Jerry.
I don't know if it closed, but thank you, fifth daughter. Appreciate you. So, yeah. So what would, God.
So since we're doing some kind of summer beer, we can do a blueberry pale ale.
Okay. Is there a way to, well, if you got like a citrus in there too, blueberry citrus, that's a vibe.
Yep. That's not till later.
That's not till later. Well, I'll stop talking. That's why this beer is so tall.
We can do a blueberry wheat ale.
A wheat ale. Okay. I saw the word apple wine. I got way too excited.
Or a blueberry pilsner.
Ooh. I cannot remember what makes a Pilsner specifically a taste.
A Pilsner is lagered instead of using ale yeast, so it's going to be a lot cleaner and crispier.
I like a crisp. Ooh, okay, so yeah, so we've got blueberry pale, love that. Blueberry wheat ale, like a blueberry muffin moment. We got a Pilsner, so then it's kind of like the, crisp, refreshing. Kind of like those kinds you've been having in the freezer, and you take them out in November, and guess what? They're still fucking delicious.
Yep.
I made a huge amount of blueberry muffins with the last of last year's, and it was a huge amount because I ended up being like, oh God, I still have like 2.5 pounds of these fucking things. Let's make a lot of muffins. And then there was too many blueberries. They were mostly purple colored. They were really weird to look at, but they were delicious. Get in that goza. Gozer.
Gozer?
Yeah. When they ask if you're a god, you say, It's a deep blue sea. Exactly. Have I ever worked with gooseberries? I have had a gooseberry before. I have had them before. I've had various jams and jellies with them.
Ooh.
I've had candies that are specifically gooseberry flavored, but they're called uva spina, so like spiky grape. Because I guess there's I guess it's an unfriendly vine.
Is it?
Yeah. It said spina, and I was like, well, maybe it has little spinos. Little spinoles.
Do not know.
Boop, 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 boop.
What do you call this?
We're looking pilsnery.
Pills.
It's looking pretty pils.
Yeah, I guess we can make that one.
Pils bills.
Yeah.
Blueberry pilsner for me. I like my grapes spiky. I like my men mean.
What?
I don't know. I'm making up something. I've had 3 sips of beer and I'm making stuff up. The vines are spiky. Okay, so the Italians weren't lying. I love this. Yeah. What else does one make with gooseberries? Or I guess, do you call them gooseberries with a soft S or the hard S, like the English do?
Gooseberry?
Yeah, some people say gooseberry.
Oh.
It's I don't know. I've only heard English people say it, but I don't know if I'm supposed to because I don't have gooseberries. Don't have loose goose. So what's our next step?
Okay, so as we look at this, we're going to get an ABV.
An ARB.
Yes, so this is going to be anywhere between 4.5 to 5.5. But since this is summertime, right? We're doing this for the summer jam. We may go a little higher. So Ghosty, why don't you do it with 4, 5, 5.5, and 6.
I love it.
And the 6 will kind of be like, okay, we put a little bit too much jam, so there's extra sugar, or berries, so there's a lot of extra sugar.
So what's the difference between a like berry pilsner and like a shandy?
A shandy, what?
No, it sorts it weirdly.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like, I tried to make it,
That's definitely not the difference between a shandy and a berry beer.
No,
yeah, it's odd. The difference is odd.
I was trying to, anyway.
But no, I understand. But what is the difference? Is it like, do you put like juice at the end of a shandy? Oh, okay. So it's not ever in the brewing process. You're just like, I don't know, let's go. I feel like a mead would be delicious with that. I feel like it's got enough sugar in it.
Would be good.
It's got sugar. It will react well with the yeast and maybe with the honey. Oh, and you could fuck with a weird honey too. Yeah, votes for 5.5 will count as 4. That's confounding. Maybe start it again if people want 5.5. Could you write 5.5?
I could.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we're gonna kill it and start it over. Just for safety. Will it shandy option? Oh my God. So it's like an Arnold Palmer moment?
Yes.
I love this. A little Arnie. Little Arnie Shandy. Why, it's little Arnie Shandy. Come back again. Did anyone else here watch a lot of Lawrence Welk as a child, or is that just me?
That's probably you, but
All right.
Just you.
All right. Well, that's just something to know. I'm a vintage. I'm a vintage 1920. God, it just feels very, hi, it's me. It's me, Lawrence Welk, and here's little Arnie Shandy. He's going to do a dance for us today. Yeah, all right, I think it should be votable today.
Yes, it's
in a way
votable.
that makes sense for numbers, despite the fact that
Hopefully.
oopsie doops. Oh, hell yeah, butt fun. Let's go. It's butt fun 69. We're talking about
Buffon.
cave drinking. Buffon.
Buffon.
I'm so sorry.
Buffon.
I'm a hick and I just can't pronounce things correctly. So, whoopsies. Oopsie doodles. Yeah, why not drink in a cave? It's got ionized air, local flora and fauna. Yeah, it's me, Jerry Holkins. Something very interesting happened.
Yeah, just over the weekend.
I awoke from a fitful sleep to discover I'd been transformed into a trans.
Did you fall into a pool?
Oh, no. I was making a little bit of a Kafka joke. I was just throwing into that. I'm a giant cockroach. Can't you see? A little bit of a Freaky Tuesday situation. Yes. Yes. Somewhere Laura is skateboarding.
Yeah.
In
Idaho.
In Idaho. That's what happens, don't you know? People get transported.
That the Freaky Tuesday makes you think that Jerry's skateboarding somewhere.
In the original Freaky Friday with Jodie Foster, it's
I get that.
Okay.
But
well, that'll be. But my drink's turning into a different person. Might have to retire the Bud Light and switch to that. I'm just throwing it out there. Mm-hmm. Watch Standard Stout. You'll feel like a whole new man. Kafka 1/2. Yes. Did you ever pronounce it? Did you pronounce it Ranma half or Ranma 1/2? Or did you not pronounce it because you weren't a weeb?
No, I don't even know what the hell that is.
Okay, there's an anime where every time a person is cursed, every time they get wet, they switch the gender they present as.
So it's a weird Gremlins thing.
They are in fact a girl and a boy. Yes.
Yes, but if you're cursed, whatever pool you fall into, like the dad is cursed whenever he gets hit with cold water, turns into a panda.
Well, sure, there are other.
Well, yes.
There are other curses present, but Ranma,
Ranma is definitely.
They are either a girl or a boy, depending on get wet. Oops, water splash on them, suddenly a girl. Water splash on them, suddenly a boy. This creates major dating problems. But yeah, it's word 1 Q, and so. Yeah, Ranma 1/2, that's what I say. Ranma fraction, vibes. Ranma and a half is very cute. I would say turning into a panda is kind of a curse because people are going to be like, back into your enclosure.
Yeah.
You can't go shopping.
There's not a lot you can do. I mean, you can eat bamboo.
You can eat bamboo.
Right? Is that what?
Eat hot chip and lye.
Yeah.
You can do 2 things. Hey, it looks like the votes are stalled out at 5.
Okay, so
5 is the vibe.
5 is the ABV.
5 alive. Percent 50 Ramna, absolute. Ranma? Ram. Well. Ooh, a remake. As in a remake animated or a remake in the live action. I'm very excited either way, but mostly for the remake and animated.
Cool.
Yeah. So what's our next step?
Next is the SRM, the color of the beer.
The SRM.
This is between 2 and 5, but it's really not going to matter too much because we're going to be putting those blueberries in there. So that's going to take over the color. So, Ghostly, if you want to put 2, 3, and 6 up there.
Okay, 2, 3, and 6?
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me to take notes. Ranma 1, it's true. 1 of 2. They did put Ranma 1 of 2. They said there was going to be a second one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is kind of a blueberry picking theme moment. It's to remind you of being up at a weirdly early time on a Saturday, going to a diner, eating a particular kind of diner breakfast that usually involves a cinnamon roll that's this fucking big and shows up with a steak knife in it, and then driving to Larson Lake in Bellevue and picking a minimum of 2 pounds of strawberries, ultimately something closer to 10, and splitting them between your 2 households and going home very, very warm. Is it possible to see the colors of the SRM for reference? I mean, between 2, 3, and 6, it's going to be pretty loosey-goose, but yeah.
Tom, you want to switch that?
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
That's definitely not it.
That's actually what it looks like. Discover nature's stunning majesty. The skull-sized cinnamon roll.
I think you just had to turn on your computer again.
There's a place in Bellevue, or close to Bellevue, Victoria, called Lil John's. Mm-hmm. It's a very good diner. It's very close to the Mormon Temple there. Mm-hmm. And it's the Mormon Temple and several car dealerships. That's how you know Lil John's is near. Mm-hmm. And the giant, it's just very old-fashioned diner, very good run-of-the-mill diner moment. And yeah, they have these enormous, this big steak knife. It's great. Yeah, so we're talking 2, 3, and 6 So provided everyone's monitors are calibrated exactly correctly, you'll be able to tell the distinct differences here.
Correct.
Yeah, Fat Baron, that is common with a number of different plants. You can get dermatitis from, the strawberry plant, but have no allergy issues for the fruit themselves. Another interesting thing is the carotene in carrots can wreck your hands. So it is, in fact, required and really just smart to wear gloves when you're picking carrots or handling carrots. Just another reason why we are so grateful for everyone who picks plants on an industrial scale. Is that the creature?
Yep.
My goodness. It began to make a noise. Very good. We will probably it'll probably be a color that will not be too similar to this, but yeah, what color would you want to mix with blueberries?
Correct.
Yeah, pineapple will gently tenderize meat in that it absolutely does. And until you cook it, if you were to put pineapple on top of like meat and then try to cook that, you will end up with meat mush in the places where pineapple touches. Just, good thing to know in case you ever wanted to put meat and pineapple together. Cook the pineapple first. Use canned. I don't know, what do we think? Feels like the votes have petered off.
Yep, I think
We're
number 2
solidly
wins.
at DOS. We are solidly at DOS. CERM.
Now, bitterness. Bitterness is going to be between 22 and 40 IBUs. So we'll do 22, 35, or 30 and 40.
Okay.
So this is basically how bitter you want. This is going to be more about flavoring of hops that'll go along with the blueberry. Because we're really not using the hops here to take away from the malt and cover up the sweetness of a malt.
So probably something more middle in the road. So what are our options for polling? Sorry,
Like I said,
did you say
22, 30, and 40.
22, 30, and 40. Okie dokie. I'm going to write it here and then delete the ones we don't use.
Yeah.
I love this. Let's get bittered.
Get bitter.
It's easy to get bitter when you are waking up on a Saturday to go pick berries and paying for the joy of that experience. It's easy. But some don't. Some don't do it. Some people, they emerge from it changed, cleansed, sweaty, friendlier, and they say, wow, I touched many berries today. I walked up and down those sunlit aisles. I felt good. I felt connected to the earth, Mother Earth. And I saw my childlike friends put a lot of berries in their mouth. We didn't pay for those berries. And that's kind of fine, because now they're full. And really tired. But if this small monologue helped you decide what bitterness you'd like this beer to be, please press a number. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 30.
22.
Wow.
8. Hey, you pressed a number. I love that for you. Great job. Great job. Graham Jared. All right.
I
Oop.
think 22 won this
We're
one.
seeing a move, but I think it's still 22.
Oh.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. And that will close us out.
Walter Cronkite sings Taylor Swift.
Walter Cronkite probably didn't sound this gentle or effete. But I don't know because I don't have a lot of Walter Cronkite in the back of my head. What's next, my friend?
Okay, so let's talk about the base grains we're going to use.
Base grains!
So a classic one for this we can use is Pilsner malt. Solid grain. That
It does
always
what it
goes
says
into
on the tin.
Pilsners. It's clean, crisp, and dry. Or we can use two-row, which is going to be just well-balanced and clean.
Okay, perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Or Golden Promise, which is going to be a little bit sweet.
Golden promise. Mm-hmm. Aren't you glad you invited me?
I think it was 2-row, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, how am I doing for a Jerry thing. Well, you'll receive it. You know what? You'll receive a survey after this asking you how your experience was, and I'd really appreciate a 5.
Golden Promise.
Was Golden Promise in your eyes. Oh, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Pilsner malt, it's clean and crisp now, 2-row. It's really balanced. Golden Promise doesn't quite work. So the theme today, Graham Baxter, is blueberry picking. We're talking about a summertime sadness. No, mostly a summertime sweat. A getting up early, going and picking a blueberry, or up to, indeed, a minimum of 2 pounds. Avec a series of children, either yours or other people's, and then retiring arms heavy with fruit after passing by a farmer's market where you go, yeah, fuck it. I know how hard this is. I'm now going to pay whatever these prices are for as many nectarines as I can fit in my car.
A lot of nectarines.
A lot of nectarines. So many nectarines. So our delicious grains, we have various options. It's a blueberry Pilsner. We settled on 5 ABV, 2 SRM. It's going to have blueberry in it, so it's going to be kind of light, but there's going to be blue in it. 22 IBU. Not too bitter, not really. And so, yeah, now we are between a Pilsner, a 2-row, or a Golden Promise. Golden Promise, which has no...
Not a single vote?
Not a single vote. Frankly, neither does 2-row. And I'm pretty sure... What?
I think Pils won.
It might have won. It might have won. Yeah. Oh, whoop, we're seeing some ding-dongs. A couple of ding-dongs got in here, but I'm pretty sure with 60 nice, we're going to go with the Pilsner Malt.
Okay.
60 nice. Bip, 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 bop. We done it. What's the next one? Or I should let you do your fucking job before asking you another goddamn question.
Yep.
I should.
Yep.
But I won't.
Fine.
We're talking about styles. There's a picture of a little beer on there. It's very cute.
What we can do is either say we don't want to add any more grains and just make this all about the blueberries and hops. So no grains, Ghostly, is one of them.
No is option 1.
Or we can put some Golden Pilsner in this.
Golden Pilsner.
It's going to be add a little bit more biscuity note to it.
Ooh, Golden Biscuit Pilsner. God bless.
I don't know what's going on, but man,
It received a strong vote from the stairwell. I love it. I love it. Either absolutely, all right, so vote in the chat. Get active in chat. Number 1 for absolutely no more.
Graham Baxter, good to see you.
Number 2 for Gold Pilsner, which the ghosts of the stairwell seem to have also endorsed. But hi, Graham Baxter.
I've never heard of black mead before.
Oh my gourd from caramelized.
That's very interesting.
Can we make it? I don't think we're mead people, but what if we made a mead?
We can.
We can, but man, caramelizing honey that's an interesting step.
It would be a pig.
That's really cool.
Ass.
I would like to try some black mead.
I do appreciate we got big bonged. We got big bonged real hard. The bong was good. It was a good bong. What I'm saying is, pretty cool. We had a bong on stream.
Bong.
Pretty neat. Gooseberry mead.
Gooseberry.
Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. I think again, I wanna be part of the caramelization process.
Yeah.
I'd have to come in here and be like, I've been here for 4 hours. I've been caramelizing.
Caramelizing.
It's been 84 years. I would totally, I would caramelize for you. I just want you to know as a friend.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
I'd caramelize.
I really I appreciate that. Friendship caramelization.
Boop. A scrunch. I just like scrunch your hand. I love this for me. Hey, I'm pretty sure the kids want Pilsner. The children yearn for the Pilsner.
Great.
They want their pills.
Okay.
Golden Pilsner.
Laura, what was the ABV?
The ABV was 5. 5. It was 5 ABV.
Okay. Okay.
And 2 SRM, 22 IBU, Pilsner grains, then golden Pilsner on the top. I think that's where we stop, right? Is it? Is there more to be done?
No.
Okay.
We're going to go to hops.
We're going to hops. It's time for hops.
Now remember, we're putting blueberry in this.
Blueberries.
So what hop flavors do we want? Do we want to try out? Do we want tropical fruits, tobacco, citrus?
I just did a big gulp about that. Tobacco?
Earthy tobacco-y.
Oh, earthy.
It would work with blueberry, Graham, but literally the beer we're brewing right now is using lemon drops. So.
Yeah, I think what we're thinking of is on the shandier side, and we could shand once it's ready. However, I do believe if we pivot from the citrus, it's probably in our best interest. Also, I want to know what that tastes like. I think it would be cool.
What's in our best interest?
To not do a citrus.
Oh.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
But here's my thing. I love the idea of an earthy. Earthy is a vibe because consider the matcha of the field. Blueberry matcha, very good taste. Granted, matcha is not a hard one. It's not a hard earth, but it's earthyish, as we say. So our options, regardless, are you said tropical fruit.
Well, we got a ton of them.
But
let's go first with Apollo hops.
Ooh, Apollo. I'm gonna type him in. Apollo.
This is going to be grapefruit, orange, pine, resin, a lot of earthiness.
Other guys. There are other words on there. Polaris too much is the question from Fox Lemieux.
Polaris, maybe. I don't know if we can actually get it either.
Okay, it's a supply chain issue.
Because it is kind of neat because it's minty, but I don't know if we can actually get it from the shop.
It's too rare.
Another one would, if we do want to go citrusy, we will use Citra. So that's another one.
Citra, there's a certain. So we've got Apollo, Citra, the lion cub of Citra. He clicked the spicy button. Get excited. Hello. We're talking about beer.
Talking about beer.
You want to join us talking about beer? It's perfect.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
totally normal.
I like the one called Zappa.
Zappa?
Yeah, I don't know what that
Frank
does,
Zappa?
but it's called Zappa, and I thought that was funny. Need a grassy herbal option, Grandmaster says, and I think that's a fun idea.
I'm fine with that.
That also could be a green tea moment.
Actually.
Just put a shovel full of soil in the mix. I think that works.
I know it's spoiled, it's fine.
Mosaic is going to be grassy, tropical, mango-y.
I think so. I like Mosaic. So we've got Apollo, Citra, Mosaic. Do we want to add any additional options?
I think we're
or are we going to go for the try?
Yeah.
All right, so our 3 are Apollo, Citra, Mosaic. Apollo is God, what was Apollo? It wasn't citrusy.
No, but Tom should have them written down on
He
the
should,
poll.
but I didn't write them.
Nope, Tom didn't do it. Okay.
Boo.
Apollo.
You goon.
This is the first time I've done this.
All right.
Apollo is going to be piney, resiny.
Yes.
Orangey.
Yes. Oh, okay.
And earthy.
Apollo is Earthy pine resin. Citra is citrus, bless her. Mosaic is a fun sort of mango passion fruit grass moment.
Yep, grassy and floral.
Glassy and floral.
Grassy.
Glassy. And floral. I love to
Grassy.
speak. I'm very good at it. Thank you very much, Erica. I appreciate that.
Ooh, Mosaic's taking the lead there.
Unfortunately, I'm telling you, I like the mosaic option the most. An earthy tobacco flavor. Do they have blueberry flavored cigars? Do they flavor cigars?
They do flavor cigars.
Whoa,
yeah.
Okay. I didn't know this. I thought I was just asking for silly things. Shoe Bear! Thank you, Shoe
74
Bear.
months, wow.
74? That's nearly three-quarters of a century. Don't worry about the math. That's almost 100 years. Did you know? That's so many years. Time works that way. It's not for us to know why. Hey, want to say if your vote was for number 1, I think you're winning. You might be winning today.
Yep.
You may have won it.
You done deal well. You won that one over there.
I do declare number 1, you did get it. Mosaic. Mosaic. A mosaic. AICKEYMOUSE. Boom. I love it. Synaptic Fire, I hope to God that when it is time, we scream the number of the months that you have when it is.
What was our IBU? Our bitterness?
IBU 22.
Okay.
I don't know about you.
But you're
Wonderful.
thinking 22?
Totally off topic, but Graham Baxter blames Eric and Jerry for resparking his interest, or their interest, in Battletech, and now he's learned that there are belters in that setting. Belters in the terms of like, hello, or like, boof. Boof. Okay.
Really?
I don't know.
There's melee mechs?
Yeah.
Yeah. What, you haven't seen Real Steel with Hugh Jackman? With Huge Act Man? The large acting man?
Yeah. True story.
Solaris 7, baby!
Yep.
My willingness to shout out just about anything that's on there is gonna get me in trouble.
Probably.
I'm going to be in big trouble. Ooh. Ghostly's getting a recipe in here. I love that. This is my pen number. Yeah. No. Solaris from work is very solid. So what you looking up now? Oh, the yeast.
So we are going to look up yeast here. So first one is going to be an American lager. This is bold with a complex aroma.
Bold and complex. A lot like us.
Or we can do the Bavarian lager, which is rich and malty.
Rich and malty, very correct. Those are the two?
Or a Czech Pilsner lager.
Česká republika.
It's dry but malty.
Ooh, dry but malty. Getting yeasty.
I know I spelled this wrong.
Yeast. We love a yeast.
What are the tasting notes on the Czech Pilsner?
Dry and malty.
Dry and malty. Dry and malty. Dry and malty. Dry and malty. So basically, Saucefire should love it because desiccated.
Yes.
Fully goddamn
Way to bring that
freeze-dried.
around.
Freeze-dried flavor. You touch it, it goes crumble. We're gonna, hell yeah. Well, almost hell yeah, because those were.
Whoop, that was quick.
I like that if we do the Czech lager, it will be so dry that we can market it as astronaut beer. We'll sell it in little patches. Patches? No,
Yeah,
packets.
packets.
In little packets to children on school trips. That'll be what we do.
Let's enter.
Like the desert miss the rain, and then it's you, yeah. So yes, your options are American Lager, bum, 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 with bold and complex, or Bavarian Lager, bum, 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 rich and malty, or a Czech Pilsner, which is dry. It's dry.
It's dry.
It's dry. Hi. I feel like they want to try with you anywhere.
Wow, let's bring it back.
I'm gonna make it so dry for you. It's like a desert in my mouth. Jesus Christ. Yes, hello. Would you like it to would you like the mouth feel to be somewhat fibrous?
Fibrous.
Would you like a fibrous mouthfeel? Would you like a delicious sort of, sandy aftertaste? Carrot puree. Hey, what do you think? 58.3. Anybody want to come and challenge 58.3? 3, 4,
That's a 4 vote difference.
It's a 4 vote difference. Your vote could make the difference. Oh, Sauce, you're betraying your people. Voting for American? Don't know about that look.
Oof.
I think that's it. Shall we call it?
Going twice.
No.
Sold. Let's go. It's a Czech Pilsner. CZECH.
All right, now you got to be paying attention, Tom, because it's name time.
It's gonna be
Time for the names. Let's name the beer. Return of the beer.
Okay.
What will we name this wonderful beer? Let me remind you of the flavors and elements present. It is a blueberry Pilsner, meant to evoke the feeling of picking blueberries in the summer, having them forever, but also being in that heat. 5 ABV. Probably a little more because we got some juice in it.
I think Brewberry works good.
We got the 2 SRM, very light. 22 IBU, don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Pilsner grains. And Golden Pilsner. And then we've got Mosaic, which is that, is a grassy and tropical moment. And then we're ending with that dry Czech lager. So dry. Oh, dry. It's so dry. We're gonna name it and it's gonna be good.
No sauce.
I do like at least 2 pounds of blueberries as a name. It's a little too long. Brewberry, I gotta love it. I am going to continue enjoying it. Loompa Oompa.
Yeah, we can do that one.
I like Loompa Oompa. I'm putting that down. Why did I spell that with zeros? For a second, I thought that was your second submission of Drat. The Wild Blue Yonder, also a vibe. Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die.
Yeah, no, that's a little long.
Again, I love a long name. The Assassination of Jesse James by the Coward Robert Ford. Yeah, let's talk about...
Can't fit that on a label.
Yeah, like, again, it's getting up early in the morning, doing some manual labor for fun, and indeed to pay for. Honestly, I do like the idea of Berry Jerry.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Bury me not on the lone prairie.
Berry Jerry it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna say nopers on any of the bloob/boob jokes.
Yep.
Kind of a vibe. We don't wanna promote on this stream.
Yep.
Sudetenland Orchard. Very good, very interesting sound. I'm worried about it being pronounced correctly. Blew o'clock in the morning. Blew through the roof. Hell yeah. Could also just be blew up. I blew up. It's a joke about exploding, and that's very funny. Yeah. Blue on blue, heartache on heartache. Hello, welcome to the dumb old man song references I'm gonna make. Blue moon, desiccated lager.
Yeah.
It's a desiccated, oh, dried blueberries. I don't know. It's not funny. Blue moonshine. Blue moonshine. If only it were a moonshine. Let's throw the whole thing out. Blue velvet.
There you go.
Actually, especially if this comes out disturbing, so much the better.
We got 7 so far. Is that good?
I don't have 7. What do you have?
Blueberry.
Yeah.
2 pounds of blueberries. Loompa Oompa did. Jerry.
Yeah.
Blue through the roof. Desiccated lager. Blue velvet.
So hang tight. I do like Violet Beauregard. I'm pinching. All right, hold on.
Blue suede brews.
Blue suede brews is great because I can't finish saying it correctly. What did I write in here? All right, here are my finals. Brew in the face is good. Brew in the face. Brew in the face. All right, I'm gonna cut it off after that. Brew in the face. Here are what we have.
Okay.
Brewberry.
Yes.
Loompa Oompa'd.
Okay.
Legally distinct. Berry Me Not. Berry Jerry. Blue through the roof. Desiccated lager. Blue velvet. Violet Beauregard. Blue in the face.
You don't want blue suede brews?
No, because I can't say it. Sorry, and it was brew in the face.
All right.
There's quite a few number here. It good,
No,
but mouth no
All right,
work.
ready?
Let's go. Get filthy in chat. Become disgusting.
Woo.
Get active in chat.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, Sauce is voting for that. Vote sly, vote dry. I hate that for you. God, I do love the Violet Beauregard. I do love that a lot. I love that it's a sidelong reference, but I also like Berry Jerry because we will have to. We will have to make him. We'll have to bury him in this. We're gonna have to. He's gonna have to drink it all. That's the thing he doesn't realize. We're gonna make him. Yikes.
Might have to do a run up with these.
Ah, well, that's the best kind of voting.
Top 3.
Buried Alive is a good name. However, we can save that for a multi-berry moment. I would save that for like a fruit of the woods moment.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep going like this, but it feels very astute. Yeah. I feel important when I do this. Join, will you? No gestures? No unsanctioned gestures?
Not today.
You're stronger with, you've got a better relationship with the league than I do, so I think this makes sense. All right, so.
Shall we do the top 3 runoff?
Do we want to do the top 3 runoff? Because it looks like a solid choice of.
Yeah. All right. Berry Jerry.
What do you think? Berry Jerry, Desiccated Lager, and Violet Beauregard are the top 3. Do we want to see if there's any difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's do a runoff for funsies. Okay. For funsies. Just 'cause it's a treat. I didn't smell any of these. Was I supposed to? I did last time, and I didn't know if this was part of the deal.
I know.
Okay. There's white wheat.
Wheat?
Wheat. Crystal persuasion. All right, active in chat. Go nuts. We got 3s. We got Berry Jerry, we got Desiccated Lager, and we got Violet Beauregard. And my goodness, is them bars a moving. Them bars is a bustling. Wow, this is actually quite intense.
Yeah, this is.
I love to watch this. Give us the poll. We are in the poll mines. Also a pretty decent game. Very interesting, a hard sell from the Jackbox friends, but a surprisingly fun bit of fun for a party. Uh-oh, it stalled out. I think we're burying Jerry. I think today is going to be the day that we're going to bury Jerry. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about Violet Beauregard. No. Maybe. No.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Wow.
It's called Bury Jerry. Boom. He's got it. He knows.
Double the previous.
Yep, baby, he's got it.
Jesus.
I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, and we're calling
the hell
it
is
Bury
it called?
Jerry. Bury Jerry. It's Barry Jerry. It's not Jerry Barry. No. No, it's Barry Jerry because we're burying him. He's going to be buried by us.
It's the end of the show,
Is there
folks.
even any more?
There is more to come. Myself, that bronze girl, and Kiko Villasenor are going to be painting on stream after this.
I'm excited.
So give us a little bit, probably around 2 o'clock. We'll be back, and we'll be painting.
Yeah. Are we going to take the Machinery of the Universe, seize it?
Yeah.
And then what direction do we go?
I don't know that way. Maybe.
Do we go that way? Let's try it. Let's see.